the Zamboni is done cleaning the ice. We're here getting started a little bit early. We're in a tournament here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We're playing the Lawrence County Lightning, which I think is the local team. They're in an orange and black jersey. Patriots are wearing their dark blue jerseys, so that'll be an easy way to distinguish between the two teams. We're the guests today, so we're on the benches on the left side of the screen. Don't have any referees out there yet, but they're still doing a little scraping of snow off of the ice. This is the first game in our tournament here in Pittsburgh. And apparently this team that we're playing today played another CBHL team, the Caps Academy team, earlier today and got beat. So I'll be curious. That's a team that's in our home league. We'll see how we fare against these guys. Plus, they've already played a game today, so they might be a little tired. But should be interesting. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, they're taking the ice now. Referees are on the ice but haven't set up the goals yet. Looks like we still haven't got all of our jerseys sorted out. I see Henry's still wearing a gray practice jersey. Well, we're going to start to warm up as the referees are bringing the nets out and getting those anchored. All right, that horn's the end of the warm-up. They're going to be collecting up the pucks here. And we'll get an on-time start, I think. We're darn close to it. My understanding is all the games here for this tournament are going to be played at this location, and we'll see how this live stream goes. Looks like the internet's pretty strong here, so we should have a good stream. There's another sheet of ice behind me. Some of the games might be on, but I assume that if the internet's good here, it'll be good over there too. They do have a live barn here, so if for whatever reason the feed cuts out, you can tune us in on live barn and watch the game live. Just won't get my commentary, although I noticed the live barn camera is right above my head here, so if you listen on live barn, you might be able to hear me. All right, the huddle's over there at the net. And out to center ice there. Okay, to start this game, Z. Langston and William. In net is Kate. Here comes the drop. 13-minute period in the tournament, taking control by the Patriots. Sends it over to Yosef. Yosef brings it to the zone. Takes a shot. Misses the net to the right. Hard shot reflected over to the far side boards. Now settled by the Lightning. Lightning throws it out of the zone. Bouncing puck comes back into our defensive zone. Getting chased after by both teams. Williams going to be met with a forward check. Avoided the check there. Got rid of the puck. Sent it around now behind the net. Now settled by Z. Z skating with it. Fires it off of a skate of a... Now whiffs on a pass, lost the puck and Porter now settles on it. Dumps it out towards the point. There's Yosef trying to clear the zone. Can't. Held in by the Lightning. And now circling behind the net is William. Puts the brakes on to get away from a forecheck. Sends it over to Z. Z's got some room now. Got intercepted in the slot. They take a shot. Got disrupted by Langston. Langston's got the puck now trying to clear the zone. Sends it ahead to Z. Z's breaking out, going the other way. They're making some changes. We're going to be in a little of an odd man rush here. Z makes it into the slot. Got past the D. Took a big check. Lost the puck in the corner. Sent around towards the point. Williams there, chips at it, holds it in, chips it back in deeper to Z. Z sends it back to Williams. Williams got to get rid of it. He's got a Lightning player all over him. Lost the puck down, cleared the zone, now to neutral ice. Ellis comes on the ice now. I don't know who he took over for, but Ellis comes right back in the zone. Going to take a shot, goes off a defenseman, picks up his own reflection, takes another shot off the side of the net, now behind the net, now settled by the Lightning. Lightning trying to clear the zone. They fired it out towards the blue line. Can't quite hold the zone there. Cohen and Langston are out there on D now. That puck's, they waved the icing. Going all the way down. Langston's going to get there first. Chips at it, sends it ricocheting up, but held into the corner by the Lightning. Lightning sends the puck to another Lightning member. Goes into the bottom of the circle, now reflected up towards Ellis. Ellis clears the zone behind the defense there, now going hard the other way. Sends it at the Riot. Riot joins Nico. Going to take a shot. Hits the bar. Came bouncing back all the way out to the high slots. Going to leave the zone. No, Danny swept in and knocked it back in deep. Nico's down there. Got pinched off though and can't get to the puck. Puck shoots behind the net. Lightning gets to it, fires out towards the point. Now settled there by Danny. Danny fires a lob shot towards the net. Loose puck. Nico tried to redirect that, sends it back out to Danny. Danny settles it there, swatting at it, and they're trying to clear the zone, but couldn't. Danny knocks it back in on the backhand over to Nico. Nico fires it back to Danny. Now clears the zone, and no icing. They wave the icing, coming all the way down. Danny's going to get there first. Lightning's making changes, so no pressure. Now Danny circles on it and fires it off. And there's a Lightning player that accepts that at the red line. They dump it ahead. They're back on side. Here comes, and they dumped it in deep. Now chasing after it. And getting to it first is Danny, but they takes a shot. Big rebound, goes behind the net. And just Lightning players down there now, but now joining up is John. Goes into the slot, knocked away by Cohen out to Zach. Zach is trading hard the other way. Takes a shot from outside the blue line. Misses the net to the left. Ricochets out into the crease, though. And now goes out and out towards the blue line. Swooping in is Jackson. Holds his own. Throws it into the slot, chips off of a player. Goalie almost didn't get enough of that and went over the top. He was reaching for it as he was going down and missed the net, but it went over here and now controlled by the Lightning. Lightning trying to clear the zone. Swooping in is out to neutral ice. Chipping at it was Chris, knocked it back in the zone. John's there making some moves, got behind the D, brings it into the, takes a shot, goes off the top of the net, hit the bar though. John's going to try a wrap around, get knocked away by the D. Goes here to the near side court. Gethin's there, hammers it, but it doesn't go far. Goes behind the net. Now John's there and picks it up, getting battled for though. Chips it out towards the point, chipped in by Chris. Puck's loose behind the net now, and chasing after it is the Lightning. Lightning gets there, but so does John. John slows it down, but Lightning's have it on the backhand now, trying to leave the zone. Goes off of Zach. Zach holds it in the zone. John pushes it in deeper, but just Lightning players down there now, and they retrieve the puck. They fire it off the boards here to the near side, coming up towards the point. Jackson swoops in, trying to hold the zone, and does. Sends it over to John. Excuse me, that's Gethin, and they lost the puck now, and now trying to clear the zone. They do, going out the other way. Doesn't have enough energy on it. Chris is going to have to get to this, and does. Now takes it behind the net. Here comes the forecheck of the Lightning. Fires it out, clears the zone, and goes all the way down. Could be icing. Wave the icing. All the way down. Now here comes Joseph, puts the brakes on, throws it to the high circle there, and Chris is there, but knocked away by a Lightning player that just came on the ice. Now Jackson's got to get on his horse. Does. Tries to clear the zone. Puck goes a mile in the air. Could get a high stick here. Never touched the puck, though. Now the puck's bouncing alongside the boards now, battling for it. Both teams. Squirts out behind the net. Chasing after the Lightning's there. They send out to their point. Point's going to stop the puck. Lines up. Takes a shot. Got redirected. Went on net on an attempted shot there from the slot, but Kate got a piece of that. Now putting the brakes on and getting away from that is, can't tell, looks like Z. Now the puck's squirting back behind our zone now, and now settled on it to the Patriots. Chris tried to send it. It got knocked away by us. Chris fires it off the blast out towards Dylan. Dylan takes a hit, but gets it ahead of Joseph on a one-on-one, going into the offensive zone. Takes a shot from up, misses the net to the right, comes over here to the near side. Joseph's there to retrieve it, and trying to hold the zone. Comes out to Z. Z dumps it in, but there's a Lightning player there. Takes possession of the puck immediately. Knocked down by Z. Nice play there with the stick. Comes poking out to the high slot. Williams steps up and knocks it into the slot. Puck is still bouncing, trying to clear the zone. Held in by Dylan. Dylan's got it on the backhand now. Brings it into the circle. Now still has control. Puts the brakes on to get away from that. Sends it over to Z. Z's got it on the side of the circle. Sends that to William, but can't quite handle the zone. Has to break it. Williams there on D. Puts the brakes on. Chips it past. Back out to Z. We're going to get back on side here. Z makes the move. Gets back up. Brings it in the slot. Trying to split a bunch of defense. There's like 5 people in the slot there. Goes over and knocked it out towards the blue line and lost the zone. Now battling for it is Langston. Langston sends it back to William. William's going to settle the puck, sends it over here to the near side. Z's there. Z's going to dump it in and go for a change on the bench. Meanwhile, forecheck by Nico approaching the puck, but so is the Lightning. Lightning didn't get a lot on that. They send it out to the point, held in by Langston. But Langston had to go back and fetch it. Dumps it in deep. Now the puck's behind the net. Loose, and now Lightning gets to it, fires it out towards Langston at the point. Langston's there by himself, settles the puck, fires a shot. Big rebound. Goalie saw it, knocked it away, trying to backhand it. Puck's on the side of the net. Goalie's got to go out and reach for it and grabs it and stops the clock. 7 minutes to go in the period. 6 minutes of furious play there. No score on the board. First period. Fresh legs out there for the Patriots. Riot, Ellis. Nico sets up in the slot. Back on D is Cohen and Danny. And Lightning won the draw, but we took the puck away. Ellis swatted on a shot there. Setting up was Cohen. Puck goes a mile in the air. Now settled by both. Still loose puck, goes into the high slot. Now swooping in is Chris. Chris is going to fire a shot, but it's weak and gets reflected away by the goalie. Now goes, Lightning has it. They're skating here towards the near side. Chips it ahead, swatting at it, clears the zone though. Cohen's got to get his back on side, dumps it back in, and settled by the Lightning. Lightning's going to ice this puck, going all the way down. And icing's the call. It's coming all the way back. 6:26 to go in the first period. No score on the board. Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Patriots. Fresh legs out there. John, Johnny, Zach. It's like Chris and Jackson on D. Johnny sets up against the boards. John is in the slot, and Zach is taking the draw. Controlled by Lightning. They send it out to the top of the circle. Johnny fires it over to Zach. Couldn't quite handle the pass, so it goes into the far corner. Lightning's there, throws it out to the point. Chris steps up and throws it in, but it goes off a Lightning player. Now Lightning settles the puck. Settled, knocked over back towards the high slot. Johnny's got it, sends it into the slot. Knocked away by a Lightning player. Johnny's got involved though, knocked it back in deeper. Now goes and fetches the puck. Sends it through off the side of the net. Bounces around back there. Still loose. Now fired around the corner by the Lightning. But can't hold on to it. Now it goes into Chris, runs a shot, misses the net to the right. Comes bouncing out to the circle. Now Lightning have it. And they're trying to clear the zone, but kicked back in by Zach and now controlled by the Lightning. Lightning are trying to get onside, and now they are, but here comes the back check of John. They fired on net, got redirected a couple times, and bounces into the sweater of Kate, and that'll stop play. 5:42 to go in the period, no score on the board. Defensive zone faceoff coming. Fresh legs out there for the Patriots. William and Langston on D. Z. Dylan and Joseph. Joseph sets up in the slot. And controlled by the Patriots. Yosef comes charging on the zone, got knocked away by a stick of the Lightning. Sends it ahead to Yosef. Yosef's going to break the zone. Got a 1-on-2 going the other way. And knocked away by the Lightning. But now on a back check there. And Patriots puck the puck back onside. Chipped ahead by Z. Z over to Dylan. Now the puck's loose against the boards, but Yosef's charging at it. Fires it, reflects it behind the net, but Z is there. Takes a hit and goes down. Lightning keeps skating. Trying to break the zone, and they do. It comes offsides as a call. It just popped out of the zone. And we're going to have a face-off right at the blue line. 5:16 to go in the period. No score on the board. No change in the lines. Dylan, Z, and Yosef out there. William and Langston on D. And controlled by the Patriots. Charging into the zone. Lost the puck, though. And now it goes over to the far boards. And Langston's got to handle it with his hand. And now William chips it back in. But we're all back at the neutral ice. Trying to get back onside. Lightning's kicking at it. Trying to come in. Back check there by Z. Nice job. William puts the brakes on. Lost the puck, though. Coming back towards the defensive zone. Langston's there. Chips it off of a skate of a Lightning player. Now William fires it across over to Dylan. Dylan's going to charge in the zone. Puts the brakes on in the point. Looking for a pass. Trying to play keep away there, but gave up the puck. And now sends it over. Riot came on the ice. Chips it through the Lightning player's legs. And now Lightning's onside. But back checked away by Riot. Puck comes out towards the blue line. Handled in by, we got a hand pass on Lightning. This is going to come out of the zone, I think. Hand pass is the call. And they're saying back to our blue line, offensive blue line. That's probably the right call there. Okay, some fresh legs out there. Nico, Ellis, Riot, Cohen, and Danny. And controlled by the Patriots. Back to Danny. Danny sends it over to Cohen. Cohen's going to dump this puck in. Hits the referee in the shin, but that was fortunate. Now gloved by the goalie on that shot by Ellis. Hit the skate of the referee, went right to Ellis, and he fired a shot from the point. But the goalie saw it and gloved it. Okay, same lines out there. Riot taking the draw. Goes on net. Goalie's got to cover it, and that'll blow another whistle. 4:20 to go in the period. I think the faceoff's going to stay in the same circle here. And here comes the drop. Controlled by the Lightning, but thrown out to the high slot. Now throws the puck on net, but misses to the right. And now here comes the forecheck of Ellis. Comes flying out towards the point. And Cohen's trying to hold his own, but can't. Now Lightning's going the other way on a 2-on-2. Danny's trying to slow him down, but they got behind him a little bit. Still back checked, though, by Cohen and lost the puck. Centers it, but knocked away by Riot. Riot's playing keep away, knocks it into the far corner, near corner. Ellis is approaching, chipped back in by the Lightning, and now Riot fires it out towards the point. Bouncing puck, held in by the battling for right at the point there, and now we got 3 or 4 players. Puck is stuck on the boards, and now squirts out, but kicked back by Danny, and thrown high and bouncing. No chance of icing, doesn't have enough on it, but goes into our offensive zone. Ellis is on a full head of steam, brings this in, takes a shot, goes off the goalie into the near side boards. Ellis got a great forecheck going here, all by himself as we're making changes behind him. Now joining him is Zach and Johnny, and now battling for it in the corner. They fired out towards the point, but held in by Chris. Chris fires it on the net. Goes redirected into the near side corner. Ellis is going to approach on the forecheck. Battles for it, but it goes squirting out towards the far side point. Swooping in is Chris to not chip at it, knocked it back in a little deeper, but the Lightning got a piece of that. And now sending it down. Jackson's on his horse to go settle this bouncing puck, and does. Turns it around, and now makes the move to get past that forecheck. Brings it through the neutral zone, but lost the puck now, and now they dump it in, and now Chris is there to go fetch it. And joined by Johnny and Geffen and Zach. Lost the zone out to neutral ice. Everybody's converging on the puck, and so is Geffen. Battling for it. Lost the puck, though, right at the blue line. Swatting at it with Zach, but couldn't do much with it. Now controlled by the Lightning. They're trying to dump it in. Goes off for Chris as they try to enter the zone. Now it's still controlled by Lightning. They throw this puck. Misses the net to the left, but big ricochet. Jackson's there and has to go after the puck, but so is Lightning. Ties them up, and now both players go down. Jackson somehow flicked at that while sitting on his seat there, knocked it away, and then head to Geffen. Geffen's getting joined by Johnny. We got a 2-on-1. Geffen's going to wind up, takes a shot. Goalie got a good sight line on that and stopped it cold. No rebound, and that'll result in an offensive zone faceoff for the Patriots with 2:18 to go in the first period. No score on the board. Fresh legs out here for the Patriots. Z, Dylan, Yosef sets up in the slot. Back in D is William and Langston. Z taking the draw. Controlled by Lightning. Goes into the slot, but now controlled by Lightning. Throw it out towards the point. Took a weird hop. William couldn't quite hold his own there. Chips it high in the air, bouncing over. Yosef brings this back onside. Got it in the top of the circle. Now in the slot. Got got a big collision there in the slot and fell down, but no call. And now puck comes out of the zone, chasing after it's Langston. Langston chips it on a backhand to get it away from that rush by the Lightning. Lightning fires the puck back out to neutral ice. Langston's there trying to slow him down, but now got to get chased after. Williams there going to get battle for the puck. Now sends it behind, but there's a net by a couple of Lightning players. Williams goes down. Puck comes through the crease, but out to the top of the circle. There's a Lightning player there. Takes a shot, misses the net to the right. Bouncing puck behind the net, set up by William. William chips it over, almost hit the referee there. Goes back in deep now, and now chasing after is William. William chips it, trying to get it past the Lightning player, but they hit his skate. Goes, oh, hit the referee. Oh, he looks like he's wincing, but he's not down. Puck's going all the way down. We got no call, no arms in the air, so no icing. Now we got icing. Referee took that off the side and doesn't look very happy. The bench was asking him if he needed medical assistance, and he shook him off, so I think he's okay. But that hit him like right in the ribs. Okay, looks like Riot, Cohen, Danny, Ellis, and Rico. And Lightning wins the draw, but puck's loose in a circle, missed the net to the right, now goes behind the net, and descending on it is Cohen. Puck squirts out to the far side. Lightning are there. They try to send the puck, one off of the defender's skate. And Nico wisely makes a move to get away from that forecheck. And he's trying to play keep away, sends it over to Danny. Danny fires it out of the zone, and it clears out to Riot. Riot's getting joined by Ellis. They got to get onside. You got a 2-on-3 with a trailer. Shoots and scores! Unassisted goal for Riot there. Beat him on a far corner and makes the score 1-0 with 50 seconds left in the period. Odd man rush, not in our favor, but Riot found the back of the net. Riot gets rewarded by staying on the ice for another shift. It's Nico, Riot, Ellis out there with Cohen and Danny on D. Here comes the drop. A little less than 50 seconds to go. Clock has not started. Danny's there, settles the puck, and fires it off of a Lightning player. Now chips it out of the zone, going the other way. Clock started now. So we got about an extra maybe 10 seconds to play there because they didn't start the clock. Puck's right at the blue line. And they're battling for it. I can't tell you if we're onside or offside. Taken away by Nico. Nico goes onside. Nico's going to take a shot. Goes off a skate of and got checked. And now goes to Ellis. It goes into the slot. Now Lightning there. And they're going to break the zone. Pushing it ahead. Got back checked away by Ellis. Ellis got it. Throws it on net. Goes off a shin guard. But now Ellis makes a move. Gets it back in the slot. And there's just Patriots there. But no one's going after the puck. Knocked away by the Lightning. Now ahead in the high slot. Chipped away by Riot. Riot's going to go fetch this. Hammers it towards the net, but there's a defender there, Lightning, and they throw it out of the zone. This could be icing. Icing's the call. It's coming all the way back. 10 seconds to go in the period. The clock stops at 8 seconds. Offensive face-off with 8.1 seconds on the clock. And we're going to make a few changes. John is out there with Johnny and Gethin. On D, we have Chris and Jackson. John is going to take the draw. Gethin's going to set up behind him in the high slot. And controlled by Lightning. Lightning is chipping at it, trying to clear the zone. Puck's against the boards and goes out to the high slot. Jackson's there, got a piece of it, threw it off of us, and that's the end of the period. Another scoring opportunity there for the Patriots. After one period of play, the Patriots are up on a late period goal, and the score is 1-0. First intermission starts now. So this tournament, we have 13-minute periods. We've been playing our exhibition games and league games with 15-minute periods. So this is a little bit shorter, this tournament format. Haven't seen a penalty yet, so I couldn't tell you if it's a minute 30 or a 2-minute penalty. I didn't check the score sheet for this tournament before I came up here. So we'll have to wait and see on that. And now we're going to defend the right side of the screen. Kate is still in net for us to start the second period. Getting the line sorted out here, but it looks like Johnny, Gethin. John's going to take the drop. Johnny sets up nearest the camera. Gethin on the far side. Back in D is Chris and Jackson. The Lightning have joined them at center ice. Here comes the start of the second period. And controlled by the Lightning. Lightning here getting forechecked though by the Patriots. Back to Chris. Chris got it. Fires in. This took a weird bounce off the board. We're waving the ice. It goes behind the net now. Bouncing puck. Lightning's there and they fire it out towards the point. Chris is swooping in trying to hold his own but can't. Now it's going the other way. And it's a foot race. And puck goes. Icing's the call. Coming all the way back. So 20 seconds ticked off there. It's 12:39 to go in the second period. Offensive zone faceoff coming for the Patriots. John taking the draw. Gethin's going to set up in the slot. Johnny against the boards. Chris and Jackson back on D. Goes on net. Got to get covered by the goalie, and that'll stop play. Let's say Lightning gets credit for that faceoff. It went right to the goalie. And this puck comes out to the point. Controlled by the Patriots. Chris takes a shot. Got redirected, kicked away by the skate of a defender. And Gethin's trying to settle it. Goes on, no! It just missed the net to the left. Just trickling past there. Goalie was out of the crease and missed it. Now it comes out to neutral ice. There's a Lightning player there. He got redirected right to him. Brings it to the far circle. Puts the brakes on. Sends it into the Kate. Kate covers it and wisely stops that puck. And that'll stop play. 12:14 to go in the period. Defensive zone faceoff. Some fresh legs out there for the Patriots. William and Langston on D. Z. Dylan and Joseph coming out. And Joseph's going to set up in the slot. Dylan against the boards. Controlled by the Lightning. They take a shot from the top of the circle. Kate bouncing puck. And now pinned there and held. And that'll stop play. She had it. And then she second guessed it. But then she had it again. Now controlled by the Patriots. And now Joseph got it going hard the other way. Defenseman fell down. Now Joseph's got a one-on-one. He's got a trailer. And he got hooked hard. Penalty coming. Joseph still got the puck and on his feet. Sends it, trying to send it to the crease. Goalie's got to cover that. He tried to send it to Dylan, but there was a couple sticks in the way. We got a huge hook coming. This could be a penalty shot. We'll see what this penalty goes down as. He was about to shoot when they hooked him. No penalty shot. It's going to be just a 2-minute. I'm sorry, it'll be a penalty. I don't see what they haven't put a penalty on the board yet. We're going to be a power play here. 2-minute penalty. So it answers that question. Power play for 2 minutes for the Patriots. 11:53 to go in the second period. Scores 1-0 Patriots. Now out to Langston. Langston airmails that thing into the slot. Now takes a shot, scores! Dylan got a rebound and put that thing bar down and found the back of the net. Power play goal for the Patriots. Go up 2-0 quickly in the second period. 11:44 to go in the period. Dylan in front of the net is always dangerous. You got to do something to him, and he found the back of the net quickly there. We're going to stay out there for another shift. Z, Dylan, Joseph, and control of the Patriots charging after it's Dylan. Dylan pushes it past the D, touched up by Joseph. Joseph's there trying to keep it in deeper. He took a big hit, but sent it into Dylan. Dylan tried to center it, but got checked away, and now the puck's on the ice and into the circle. Joseph's going to take a shot. Goalie got a piece of that, went a mile in the air. Dylan, oh boy. And now squeezed into the board. Z's down there battling for it. Still getting squeezed, but battling for the puck. Comes out of there with it. Now looking for a pass. It's a lot of traffic in front of the net. Going to send it out to the point. Settled there by Langston. Langston immediately dumps it back in to Z. Z's got it in the circle. Now brings him in the slot. Sends it over to Yost. No, to himself. And chipped at it. Scores! Sending it over to Dylan. Dylan beat him in the 5-hole. Two quick goals there for the Patriots. They go 3-0. 11:07 to go in the period. That was a full-strength goal there. And I think the goalie's coming to the bench for Lawrence County. I don't know if they're going to swap out goalies or if he's got an equipment malfunction. They don't have a goalie in the net right now. He had some kind of equipment problem. He's going to get back on the ice. Okay, I'm not sure if it was the same goalie or a different goalie. I think it's a different goalie. All right, they're swapping out goalies here. Okay, Riot, Ellis, Nico, Cohen, and Danny, controlled by the Lightning, but being forechecked there by the Patriots, comes into our zone. Danny throws it off the sweater of a Lightning player and now backs in deep behind our net, chasing after, reflects off the net, but Cohen's there. Only fires it off the boards out towards Ellis. Couldn't quite touch up the puck, but it comes out to the red line. Now, Lightning are back on side. They dump the puck in. It took a weird bounce, and it's still bouncing. Danny's there trying to backhand it past the Lightning player. They send it into the slot, intercepted by Riot. Riot's going hard the other way, and a 1-on-3 about getting joined by Nico and Ellis here. Brings it into the circle, puts the brakes on. Now looking for a pass. Sends it to whiff down the one shot to Ellis. Now out to Danny. Danny's going to take a shot, but redirected away from the net by the defense. Riot immediately gets him, takes the puck away on a back check. And now Ellis is there and playing keep away in the corner. Now sends it towards the net. Redirected towards the net. Now into the slot, but the puck's just sitting there. Now picked up by the Lightning. And the Lightning have it out to the top of the circle. They're trying to exit the zone, but Ellis is there battling for it out to neutral ice. Swatting at it was Danny. Goes back to Cohen. Cohen sends it ahead to Nico. We got to get onside here. Nico sends it over to Riot. Riot sends it over to Ellis. Ellis winds up, takes a shot. Goalie swallowed that up with his glove. Without another great scoring opportunity there for the Patriots. Good passing there and teamwork. And had to put the brakes on to get everybody onside, but they managed to do it. 9:56 to go in the second period. The score is 3-0 Patriots. Geffen looks like Zach. John against the boards. Geffen's behind him in the high slot. Chris and Jackson back on D. Zach taking the draw here. The referees were talking it over. I'm not sure what the score. We got a penalty on us. I don't know what that penalty is. It's on the scoreboard. Oh, I'm sorry. It's on them. They're shorthanded. Okay, and now they flicked it out of the zone. Shorthanded coming back in the offensive zone. Jackson's there trying to keep him out of the zone, but they managed to stay onside. Now battling for it. He shovels it towards the net. And now Danny's got to go, Chris has got to go fetch it. Chris has got it, sends it ahead. Missed the pass though, and now goes through neutral ice and now back into our defensive zone. And there's another minute 30 on this power play for the Patriots. And now could be icing. Icing's a call. And they didn't blow the whistle though, even though they had the hand in the air. Zach's got it. Fires it through the crease, but there's no Patriots there. John takes a shot. Now Geffen's got it. Ricochets off the goalie, and now out towards the top of the circle, back to Jackson. Jackson's got to trying to throw it back in. Now reflected off the sweater of the Lightning. Lightning going to bring it onside, but there's Chris is all over him, trying to slow him down. And they fire it off of Kate. Goes into the top of the circle, whiffs on a shot. Now hammered by Zach and clears the zone, and out to neutral ice. And now throwing it back in here. There's another 50 seconds on the power play for the Patriots. Behind our net, Lightning's making some changes. Jackson's just trying to clear the zone and does out to John. Now we got John and Geffen, and John throws it on net and slowed down and taken control of by the Lightning, and they're going to skate out of the zone. We're making a full-scale change here. Lightning crosses the red line, coming onside here, and they throw the puck behind the net. Goes behind the net and ricochets, and now Z's there to pick it up. And no pressure here from the Lightning. They're shorthanded. Z's trying to clear the zone, but he bobbles it there. Now close out to neutral ice, but there's a Lightning player there that stymied it. Now comes over on the other side. Williams there sends it ahead to Riot. Riot's got the puck. Sorry, it's Dylan. Dylan makes a couple moves. Brings it in the bottom circle. Sends it over to, missed the pass to Yosef. Had an opportunity there. Now going the other way, shorthanded for another 7 seconds is Lightning. Lightning dumps the puck in. Not enough energy to be icing, and now settled by Langston. Langston's going to bring the puck behind the net. Got one forechecker out there. Sends it ahead. Chipped ahead out of the zone by Z. And now they're offside. Let's see where this faceoff comes. Back to full strength for the Lightning. 7:49 to go in the second period. Neutral zone faceoff coming. Dylan, Z, Yosef taking the draw. William and Langston back on D. They're going out to neutral ice, center ice for this faceoff, because they were two dudes offside on that. And controlled by the Patriots back to William. William's going to send over to Langston. Langston's looking for a pass, sends it ahead. Missed the pass though, and into the offensive zone, but the Lightning are there, banging on him with Yosef. Couldn't do much with it though. Chipped ahead by William to Yosef. Yosef made some moves there right at the circle. Now into the blue line. Yosef's onside. Yosef makes a choke drive, trying to get away from him. Kept his edge, and Dylan's got it now. Dumps it in, almost hit the referee right in the face. Comes over here to the near side. And Yosef's there, settles the puck, dumps it in a little deeper, now chasing after it. Players go down, no call. Puck's still loose. Yosef gets to it, but he's got a Lightning player all over, now settled by Dylan. Dylan's going to fire it out. Got chipped out of the zone by the Lightning, and it's going all down. No real pressure by the Lightning, though, and now Langston's going to get there, but the puck's stopped dead back there, stuck against the board. Williams got it, but lost it because it bounced. And now getting battled for. Got two players on him. Puts the brakes on, sends it over to Z, but Z couldn't quite handle it. And getting back checked though by Z, and now sends it towards the net, but Langston's there, takes the puck away, and fires it off the boards over to the far point. Lightning hold the zone, dump it in. Now there's a player there takes a shot, ricochets off a couple things, comes here loose. Dylan tried to pick it up, but poked away by a Lightning player. Takes a shot, misses the net to the right. And now there's a Lightning player there, but so is Z trying to stick lift. Big collision, got a penalty coming. And clear the zone. I'm not sure who this penalty is on. I think it's on the Patriots, but I don't know who. See who's going to the box. Looks like Dylan. Dylan's going to the box. No, not Dylan. Langston. Langston took that penalty. Okay. I guess it was boarding, roughing, something. We're going to be shorthanded here for 2 minutes. 6:35 to go in the second period. Patriots up 3-0. Danny, Cohen, Riot, and Ellis are out there. And Patriots win the draw, battling for it in the corner. And now the puck's stuck down there. Still battling for it. Squirts out, but there's a Lightning player that Ellis is poking at it. Comes over here to the near side boards, and Danny's there. Clears the zone out to neutral ice and into the offensive zone. Ellis is got poked away, and twirling on it was Riot, but he held in by Ellis. Now to the point, Danny's there. Danny trying to dump it in even deeper, but hit the sweater of a Lightning player. Goes back to Cohen. Cohen circles on it. Didn't get much on it, though. Comes over to and now puck goes dumped into our zone. Stuck to that Lightning player. Now he's got it, and they're onside. Tried to center the puck. It went off of Danny. Danny's battling for the puck down the corner. And tying him up pretty good. Now another Lightning player comes in for support. Puck squirts out. They're trying to center the puck, and now comes into the circle. Power play continues here for the Lightning for another minute 11. Lightning dumps it back in deep into the corner, far side. And they fire it through the crease, but there was nobody there. It goes over to the near side boards. Lightning has it here in the circle. And they try a one-timer, miss the one-timer, trying to wrap around. Defensemen get involved here, and now the puck comes into the circle, knocked that way into the corner. Danny fires it out, but not enough to put it in the zone. Takes another shot, misses the net to the right, goes out to the far point. Coming up is Ellis, chipped back in by the defense of the Lightning, the offense of the Lightning, and now sends it around here to the near side. Danny's trying to hold that out of the zone. Bouncing puck comes into and hammered by Cohen, and that could clear the zone. Now Lightning, and the puck's on its edge. And icing is the call. It's coming all the way back. 33 seconds left in this penalty kill for the Patriots. And 5:08 to go in the period. Chris Jackson, Nico, and Zach to kill the rest of this. Here comes the drop. Controlled by the Patriots. Back to Chris. Lost the puck though. Sends it, takes a shot. Hits Kate. Still loose. Comes out here to the circle. Gonna line up, take another shot. And hammered out of the zone. Icing's the call, but puck is going back and coming all the way back. 15 seconds to go in this penalty kill. A little scrambly there, but managed to keep it out of the net. Get another defensive zone face-off here. Nico and Jackson set up in the slot. And controlled by the Lightning. And they send it, and they score. One-timer over to the far side. Power play goal for the Lightning. Makes the score 3-1 Patriots. 4:46 to go in the second period. Zach and John. We're going to have a fresh line coming out there now. Johnny, Geffen, John. John's going to take the draw. William and Langston back on D. And controlled by Lightning. Comes over here to the near side. And right at the red line. We got a penalty coming. And looks like Geffen going in the box. So another penalty kill coming up for the Patriots. 4:38 to go in the period. Geffen takes that penalty, goes in the box. William and Langston on D. John and Johnny to kill this. John's taking the draw. Johnny sets up on the slot with Langston right in front of the crease there. And controlled by the Lightning, but Johnny's there. Johnny's going to clear the zone out to neutral ice. Across the red line, now circled by the Lightning. Here comes the forecheck of John, though. John's going to put some pressure on shorthanded. Out to the red line, chip back in. We're onside, but back to controlled by the Lightning. And Langston's poking at it, taking away on the back check. We're offside because we're changing. And now we're back onside, but the puck is in control by the Lightning. Puck comes into our defensive zone. Williams back there. And now settles the puck behind the net. And puts the brakes on and then lost the puck. Fires it over the far side boards. And now Lightning take a shot on goal. Intercepted by Williams. Williams settles the puck. Chips it out towards the blue line. Now settled by Joseph. Gets his speed on. Going the other way. Shorthanded. Minute 16. Got tripped. I don't know what happened. He fell down as he entered the zone. They're saying offsides. But he lost his edge as he crossed the blue line. I guess he tripped over the blue line. Still shorthanded for another minute 13. 3:51 to go in the period. Danny and Cohen are out there with Dylan and Joseph to kill the rest of this penalty. And drop is controlled by the Patriots. Dylan sends it back to Danny. Danny fires it over Cohen. Cohen dumps it in, but right to a Lightning player, throws it back out to neutral ice. We're offsides. And another neutral zone faceoff coming. Getting a little chippy out there. After the whistle, there was a collision. And controlled by the Lightning, but choosing effort. Joseph pokes it away, brings it into shorthanded. Winds up, takes a shot. No rebound. It's stuck to the goalie like Velcro. And an offensive zone faceoff now coming, shorthanded. 57 seconds left in this kill. 3:34 to go in the period. Scores 3-1 Patriots. Rattling around in there, and now controlled by the Patriots. Dylan's got it. Takes a shot, went at the 5-hole there, but the goalie got a piece of that. They're swatting at it, trying to clear the zone, but knocked it loose at the red line. And now puck comes in our defensive zone. Danny puts the Lightning offside, and that was definitely offsides. Joseph didn't want it to be offsides. He wanted to charge in the other way, but it popped into the zone and then right back out. So offside's the right call. Okay, fresh legs out there. We got Ellis, Chris, and Jackson with Z taking the draw. And Patriots win the draw. They're taken away by the Lightning. And now Z's trying to slow him down. Throws it on net. Kate got a piece of that, knocked it away. Knocked it over the inner side board. Swooping in is Z going hard the other way. And now makes a move, gets past the defense. Still shorthanded, but we're onside. And sends it over to Ellis. Ellis is going to settle it in the circle. Tried to center it, but went off a skate of a Lightning player. Comes back to the point, but Chris is there. Chris holds his zone, throws it back in. Goes off a shin guard of the defender out to neutral ice. And now the Lightning are going the other way. 3-on-1. Jackson's by himself trying to slow this down. And does. Puck comes into the slot. And misses the net, though. Goes over to the far side corner. And now circling out it is Z, skating hard the other way. We're back to full strength. Coming out of the box. And joining the flight here is Nico. They stay on side. Z's making some moves. Goes into the slot. Towards the net. Makes a couple more moves. Took another move, but goalie got a piece of that and poke checked it away. And now full strength, and Lightning's going to bring the puck on side and takes a shot. And Kate saw it and gloved it, not a stop play. 2:17 to go in the period. Defensive zone faceoff coming for the Patriots. Some fresh legs out there. We got Riot, Nico, John, Jackson, and Chris. Riot taking the draw. And controlled by the Lightning, coming back towards the top of the circle. Redirected the net, and it goes behind the net over to the far side. John's there. Fires it out towards the point. Held in by the Lightning. Goes into the slot, and Slot took a swat at it, but Chris is there and knocked it away. And throws it out. Held in by the Lightning, though. Lightning chip it into the slot. Back checked away, though, by Riot. Riot puts some speed on, going the other way. Got a 3-on-2. Getting joined by Nico, and John takes a shot. Big rebound. Still loose. Riot's there. Still knocked away by the Lightning now. Goes out towards the point. Jackson's not there in time. And Lightning flicks it out of the zone. Coming back into our defensive zone. Chris is going to get there, but so is the Lightning. Fires it out of the zone out to our offensive zone, but the Lightning are there, and they settle the puck. And they send it back into our defensive zone. Chris is there, and he throws it back out to neutral ice. Bouncing puck goes past the red line. And now back in and back through neutral ice. Lightning stays on side. Takes a shot, misses the net to the left. Bouncing, weird bounce into the far corner. There's a Lightning player there, but so is Jackson. And now battling for it. Both players go down, and they fire it through the crease, but no one touched it. Came over here to the near side boards. And Lightning swooping in, but so is Chris. Big collision. Both players go down. And now the puck goes squirting out behind our net. Jackson's there, and he's got some room. Now he's going to skate with it, looking for a pass. Fires it through neutral ice. And wildly offside here are the Lightning. And they're signaling right at the blue line for this face-off. They had two people deep in the zone on that offsides, but coming right at the blue line. Fresh legs out there. Gethin, Johnny, Zach, William, and Langston on D. Less than a minute to play in the period. and stymied right at the faceoff, but controlled by the Patriots now. Sent back into our defensive zone, kicked out of the zone, or offsides. Langston got a soccer kick on that thing and launched it out to neutral ice and put the Lightning offsides when they dumped it back in. 50 seconds and change. And drop is controlled by Lightning, but it goes between their defense all the way back in their defensive zone. And now hard checking here is Zach swooping in. Got a piece of that as it touched up hammered by William. Goes off of Johnny. Poor Johnny. None the worse for wear. Can't hold the zone. Back to defensive neutral ice. Send it across ice to Gethin. Gethin's can't quite get a handle on this thing, and now he does. Sends it over here to the near side. Johnny's there. Johnny swats on a pass. Handled by the Lightning now, going the other way. Williams right at the blue line, trying to slow him down. Got behind William. Swatting at it with Zach. Brings it in. Kate's there, and puck is loose in front of the net. And now they're saying a hook. I'm not sure who this hook is on. Looks like on Zach. Zach's charged into the penalty box. 13 seconds left in the period. Penalty kill for the rest of the period for the Patriots here. William and Langston stay out there. Dylan and Yosef. Yosef looks like he's going to take the draw. William and Dylan in the slot. Controlled by the Lightning, but battling for it is Yosef. Yosef still battling for it. Takes it away, going away shorthanded. 6 seconds left in the period. Sends it over here to Dylan. Dylan's going to bring us onside. Got one chance at a shot here, and got knocked away from that opportunity to score. So the period ends with a penalty kill for the Patriots. We're going to start the third period with a penalty kill for 1:47. The score is 3-1 Patriots after 2 periods of play. Second intermission starts now. Okay, second intermission is over. We're going to be defending the left side of the screen for the last period here. Kate's still in the net. Dylan, Yosef, and Danny and Cohen to kill this penalty. We have 1:47 left. 13-minute periods. Last period, getting ready to start here. Third period. Penalty kill for the Patriots for 1:47. And face-off won by Lightning. Lightning have it in neutral ice. They dump it ahead. Another Lightning player trying to enter the zone. Battling for it right at the blue line, though, and knocked away in the head by Dylan. And now back and forechecking right at the red line, and now taken away by the Lightning. Now they're going the other way. Back check, though, by Yosef. Knocked away by Danny. Danny brings the puck short-handed across the red line and dumps it in. No chance of icing. Throws it in deep now. Good way to kill a penalty in the other team's defensive zone. Danny holds his own, dumps it in Yosef. Yosef's got it now, still short-handed, and brings it in and takes a crazy shot from a weird angle and scores. Short-handed goal there for the Patriots. That was a laser beam at a weird angle, but he found the back of the net. And that puts the score 4-1. Yosef gets credit for that unassisted goal. Short-handed. Good Lord. That shot, impossible odds to go in, but it went in. All right, new legs out there. Z, Ellis, Danny, and Cohen stay on D. Controlled by the Lightning on the draw. 12:22 to go in the period. Lightning bring it ahead and into the defensive zone. Chasing after it is Danny, and Danny gets there first, throws it off the boards, almost hit the referee, goes out to the point. They take a shot from out there, and Danny got a piece of that and slowed it down. Throwed it up towards the point again, and they settle it there. Takes a shot now, almost got redirected, but missed the net to the left, comes over to the near side boards. Lightning still has, sent it into the slot. Taken away by Z, now making some moves to get away from the forecheck. Still has control of it. Now throws it out of the zone over to Ellis. Ellis knocks it down, almost a high stick, but no call. Now goes across the red line. It's controlled by the Lightning. And now throws it in deep. Now we made some changes there, but Lightning are now in the offensive zone. We're still short-handed for another 30 seconds. Throws it on net. Got redirected off net by Chris's shin guards. And Danny flings it ahead for Z. Z's now got it. Still short-handed. We're going to break the zone here, going the other way. And got back checked, though, and goes down. Funny. He went down a little funny there, but he got back up okay. And now the puck comes into our defensive zone. 12 seconds left in this kill. Jackson's out there now with Chris. Jackson fires this out. It could clear the zone, and it does. Out to neutral ice, and now we got to be settled by the Lightning. And forecheck, though, by Ellis. Comes back into our defensive zone. They're saying he touched it. No chance icing. We're at full strength now. Chris made a funny move there. Got back on a backhand. Sends it over to Ellis. Ellis is now going the other way. Sends it across ice. Got intercepted row. Right as it entered neutral ice, though, by the Lightning. Lightning now settle the puck in their defensive zone. And the forecheck, though, continues. Ellis stayed in there. They stayed onside. Ellis going to take a shot. Big rebound off into the corner behind the net. And miscommunication there, but try to send it into the crease. Takes another shot. Scores! Backhand goal there by, I think it was Riot. Off a rebound. 2 or 3 attempts, but finally found the back of the net. That was a full-strength goal for the Patriots. 5-1. 10:44 to go in the period. Unassisted goal there for Riot. Fresh legs out there for the Patriots. We got John, Riot, Nico, Langston, and William. Here comes a drop. And controlled by the Patriots, who send it right to the Lightning. Forecheck, though, by John. They threw it down the other way. Got to get chased after by William. William's going to got a forecheck on his tail, though. Here comes some speed behind the net. Fires it out ahead to Riot. Riot settles the puck. Going to break the zone. Going the other way. Got a couple penalties to beat. Gets behind one. Smeared into the boards. And we got a whistle coming. Was playing the player, not the puck. Interference is the call. And that'll put the Patriots in a power play for 2 minutes. I think that was the right call. He wasn't playing the puck. He was playing the player. And we're going to make some more changes. We're going to change out the wings and the center, but we're going to leave Langston and William out there. So we got Gethin, Johnny, and Zach. Zach's going to take this draw. Johnny sets up in the high slot. And controlled by the Patriots. Comes out to that. Langston immediately took a shot, missed the net to the right. Comes over here to the near side boards. Getting battle with Gethin's there. Gethin fires the shot, goes off of the back of a player, now into the circle. Gethin tries a backhand, goes off of another player. Gethin tries, sends it towards the net. Got redirected off net there by Zach. I think he was trying to redirect into the net, but he actually sent it off the net. Williams tries a shot from the high slot, but knocked away. And now hammered by Zach. He throws it behind the net. Didn't get a lot on it, but got back down deep. Now here comes Johnny on a forecheck. And got a piece of that and slowed him down. Zach's got it in the circle. Takes a shot, goes off of a Lightning player. Takes another shot, goes off the side of the net, now loose behind the net. Bounces over to the far side boards. Approaching the Lightning, and they get there first. They fire it down. Langston couldn't quite hold his own, but recognized we're outside. It's over to Gethin. Gethin's now onside. Brings takes a shot, got redirected off net by the defense. Gethin's going to go fetch his own shot. Getting tied up, though, and sends it out to the point. Williams there now settles the puck. Winds up, takes a shot, goes off of the defender into Johnny in the slot. Now taken away by Lightning. Lightning going the other way. And we're still in a power play for another minute. Williams there trying to slow him down, and does. Sends it back to Gethin. Gethin sends it ahead to Zach. Still short-handed here, and now missed that. And now Langston's going to go fetch it. Hammers it off the boards. Comes over here to the near side. Touched up by Zach, and now over to Gethin. Gethin's got it going the other way. We got another power play for another 38 seconds. Sends it over to Dylan. Dylan's going to bring it now. Gets it behind the D a little bit. Bring it behind the net. Trying to try a wrap. Oh, I lost the puck on that wraparound. Still has control of the puck, though. Now brings it to the top of the circle. Cohen's there. Sends it into the slot, but went right through and no one touched it. Now, Yosef's there on a forecheck. Bouncing puck goes in. Yosef's going to go fetch that. Trying to toe drag it away, but can't. Players go down, but Yosef maintains. Now, handled by Z's digging it through there. Still has control of it. Now pinched into the boards and tied up. Sends it back to Langston. Langston's going to wind up. Takes a shot. Ricocheted and goes on net. And now fired at by the defense, but they hit something and kept in the zone. Now Yosef's got the puck. Full strength now. That shot went high off of a defender and now straight down the ice. Full strength. And Lightning's going to throw down. Stopped at the red line there by Cohen. And now charging in the zone, and they're offside. That puck went back to neutral ice. Now chipping at it. And going the other way is Dylan. He's got a one-on-one here. And takes a shot and stuck to the goalie, and that'll stop play. 8:04 to go in the period. Good opportunistic scoring opportunity there for Dylan. He had 4 defenders all over him and still managed to get a shot off, although the goalie got a big piece of that. And that results in an offensive zone faceoff for the Patriots. Joseph, Dylan, Colin, and Danny back on D, and controlled by the Patriots. Dylan makes a couple moves in the slot. Scott on the back end, sends it over to Joseph. Joseph can't handle the pass. Swifts on a shot, mostly because the defeat was all over him, and now Length goes back into the slot and sends it over to Z. Z's going to take a shot. Golden saw that and gloved it. Good work there, working the perimeter. Pushed that over to Z. Z had a good angle, took a shot. The goalie saw it though. It was over to his left side, reached back and grabbed it. And they're going to come off the ice. Ellis is out there with Riot, Nico, Chris, and Jackson. 7:47 to go in the third period. And now controlled by the Patriots. Chris has got it. Chris fires a shot from the point. Missed the net to the right. Comes over to the near side. Ellis is there. Ellis settles a puck. Makes a throw try to get away from the Lightning, but battling for it in the circle. Now joined by another Lightning player. And he goes down, goes in the corner. And now more crunching in the corner. And it's getting chippy, and we have a whistle coming. One hit begets another hit, begets another hit. And somebody's going to the box. I think it's going to be the Patriots. It's Riot going in the box? No, I don't know. Both teams are going to the box. No, just us. Riot's going to the box. It'll be a penalty kill for 2 minutes for the Patriots. 7:28 to go in the period. To kill this is Ellis. Nico taking the draw. Chris sets up in the slot. Jackson behind him. And controlled by the Patriots, battling for it. Nico's there, flings it out towards the blue line. Also there, clears the zone out the red line. And Lightning are offside, but they're getting back onside. They dump it in onside. Puck's now behind our net. Approaching it is Chris. Got a forecheck though. And now puck goes into the crease. Knocked out of there by Chris. Goes over to the far boards. And back check though by Chris. Throws it on net and hits a bar. Got a little lucky. Here comes the wraparound. And in front of the net. And Chris is down on his knees and helps out with that save. Great save there. Power play opportunity. Chris was down in the butterfly next to Kate, and it was a team effort on that save, but they kept it out of the net. We have a rolling clock now, and they stopped the clock. I don't know why the clock was rolling, if the referees are going to fix that or not, but 6:41 on the board, minute 13 on the kill. And John's taking his draw. Patriots win the draw. Bounces out. And now slowing him down. He's still in the penalty kill for another minute 13. Langston's trying to clear the zone. Puck comes in a slot. Hammered by Geffen. And now out towards the blue line. Held in by, now taken away by back check by John. John dumps it in, but he gets smeared off the puck. And now the puck's loose. We're still short-handed here for another minute. Fired around the boards by Lightning. Goes all the way down. No penalty. No icing. And takes a shot on goal. Kate got a big piece of that with a big collision in the crease. This puck's going to leave the zone. Lightning's now offside. Still short-handed for another 43 seconds. Patriots are keeping the forecheck on. Williams steps up to that. And nobody got back on D. And got a free shot on the goal here. Kate got a big piece of that. What a save by Kate. And now it goes off into the corner. And out of desperation, they try to clear the zone, but couldn't. Sends it into the... Now Williams there to slow it down. Got back checked though by the... And now control. Here comes the shot by... Missed the net to the left. Comes over to the near side. Geffen's there to battle for it. And chops at it. Clears the zone. And now Lightning is offsides. 12 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Patriots. Boys gave their all on that shift. 5:40 left in the period. 12 seconds left on the kill. Neutralized faceoff coming. Colin and Danny are out there on D with Johnny and Zach. And finish the rest of this kill. And controlled by the Patriots. Johnny sent it towards the red line. Now controlled by Lightning. Lightning dumped the puck in deep behind the net. Big ricochet. Shipped that by Danny to get away from the front of the net. Throws it over the far side boards. Now there's Johnny's there, but so is the Lightning. Lightning sends it here to the near side. And Cohen's going to go fetch the puck. Clears the zone. Out to neutral ice. But Zach knocked it ahead. And now Lightning are going to get back towards their blue line. And Johnny's over there. And Johnny's going to dump it in. Goes in deep now. Back to full strength for the Patriots. Wyatt comes. Puck sitting right on the goal line. Holy mackerel. And then knocked away by a defender. And now Zach tried to send it back to the point, but didn't get enough of that. And now Danny's swatting at it. We got players down. We got a tripping on the Patriots. And touched up by the Patriots. And trip is the call. Danny lost his edge while he was trying to hold the zone there and tripped the Lightning player. So 4:52 to go in the third period. Power play coming up for Lightning. To kill this, Jackson, Chris, Riot, and we got too many players on the ice. Okay, Riot's coming off. So it's Dylan and Yosef, Chris and Jackson, controlled by the Lightning out to their point. Takes a shot, missed high over the top, bounce over here to the near side, settled now by the Lightning. They take another shot, got redirected off net over to the far side boards. Approaching is Yosef, pokes it out towards the zone.